Fog Wrestling back with another ranking every match video, and this time it's Crown Jewel 2022 with 8 matches to get through. So let's kick off with the worst of the bunch. And it was second last match. It was a last women's standing match. It was Bayley versus Bianca Belair. Why this is the worst match, right? Because it was quite long and it was just filled with botches. The golf cart spot, I talked about this in the Fed, I talked about this in the review. It was horrendous. Bayley just stops way before anywhere near hitting Belair, and then Belair, like, pretending not wanting to get hit by the golf cart. It was so fake. The table spot, you know, even when they tried to move the chair out the road, it was just an awful match. And also, the wrong person won. There was a few decent spots, I'm not denying that, but the wrong person won, and in general, the match sucked and was very sloppy and botchy. That's why it's going to be last, because it was shit. You know, like, I mean, the wrong person won, seriously. Coming in at number 7, it was the other women's match. We had the tag titles being defended with Bliss and Asuka taking on Damage Control. And that's exactly what this was. Damage Control. Like, why is this match even on a pay-per-view, right? Because see these Saudi shows, like, they've kind of became like the modern day a part of the Big Four. In reality, it's not like kind of like the Big Five sort of deal. You know, like they are, because the amount of money that's pumped into them, and you're always like guaranteed stars. You know, that like I mean, Logan Paul and like Brock Lesnar, you know, like etc. They're not going to appear on, you know, Roadblock or Backlash. You know, I mean, Brock might. I mean, they might, like, but you understand what I mean. Like, they wouldn't appear with like a match like with these sort of builds. And it just sums up, this match was absolutely, it was pish, and the wrong people won. Nikki Cross got involved, for fuck's sake. You know, that just sums it up. Match number 6, we had Drew McIntyre defeating Karrion Kross inside a steel cage. In this match, McIntyre had the flu, right? But again, it's like, they promised pre-match that, oh, you know, Scarlett Bordeaux ain't going to get involved, she ain't going to do this, that's why we've put the cage here, and then she still gets involved. It was like the most generic steel cage match ever. You know, it just had all the generic spots. And you knew McIntyre was going to win. Like, if we're being honest, we knew he was going to win. And, like, I honestly don't understand the hype about Karrion Kross. Like, we're led to believe that this guy is insane and that, Triple H, damn, he brought him back. He didn't put him in the Gimp mask. Well, maybe Karrion Kross was better in the Gimp mask, because this whole gimmick where he looks at his watch and he starts talking about time, is that really what we're wanting as wrestling fans? Is that the pinnacle of fucking professional wrestling? I'm not really 100% sure. Up next though, we had Braun Strowman taking on Omos. And a match that had no right to actually be this high up in the list. It actually wasn't that bad, you know, but Omos has definitely get better in the ring. He kind of dominated this match, and then Strowman was like, well, you know what, mate? No, couple of punches, running power slam, puts Omos into the deck. 1, 2, 3 wins. Is this going anywhere? I seen it earlier on Twitter that Braun Strowman's like, you see that, Omos? We've been awarded 47 5 stars, brother. Not like those flippy floppy jobbies that don't draw a dime. I mean, I agree with Braun Strowman, but at the same time, it's a very bitchy tweet, innit? Like, I mean, I don't like vanilla midgets. I hate them all, man. I'm all for the big guys, but come on, Braun. Time and place, son. Match number 4, we've got Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. It kicked off the show. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't great either. I mean, worked a very similar style to the Goldberg-Lashley match at SummerSlam 2021. Goes after the leg. A couple of cool spots. Brock wins. Unique finish. Doesn't really make Bobby look weak. And it kind of just sets up for a third match, which I guess no one's really going to have a problem with. But where are they going to have that match? I don't know. Are we going to get Team Bobby versus Team Brock? We could potentially get that. What, inside War Games? Maybe. But who knows, guys? The match itself was alright. You know, nothing special. I mean, this could have been match tonight. It could have stole the show. But in my opinion, it kind of just was a quick payday for Brock Lesnar, and he's went over and not made Lashley look too weak. So from that point of view, I guess Lashley will be counting his wee eggs in the basket, because, you know, he gets to go home, and hopefully we see Lashley, you know, I wonder what Lashley, because Lashley against Reigns, that's a money match. But anyway, guys, coming in at third place, we've got the Usos against the Jobbers, the Brawling Brutes. Again, another match on the card that you just knew the Usos weren't going to lose this match. Like, I mean, how are the Usos ever going to lose this match? I mean, they literally built up on SmackDown the fact that they're going to be facing the New Day in a match. It's like, you know, about the whole title reign, the record title reign. So why would the Brawling Brutes win? You know, they literally just set up a program on SmackDown. They're not going to just piss all over it. But the match itself actually wasn't too bad. And there was, you know, there was the odd pinfall where you might have thought, fuck, the Usos going to lose here. But of course they weren't. But coming in second place, we have got the Judgment Day versus the OC. It was actually a pretty good, it was an alright match, tag team wise. I mean, even though of the 7 people that were involved in this match, the only guy I really likes AJ Styles. I mean, it was alright from that point of view. But of course, again, very similar to the Drew McIntyre match in this regard. You just knew they were going to get Rhea Ripley involved. And of course she did attack Styles. Then Finn Balor does the stomp off the top rope and Finn Balor picks up the win. I just don't like Finn Balor. Comes out, you know, with the tights on his arms and, you know, the purple fucking... What even is the purple? It's like Poundland Jeff Hardy. Mate, you're pish. Jeff Hardy is on 1 million drugs a day and he still puts in 110 better performances than you, mate. Coming in at number 1, it was Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns. Again, the match itself, I think it made Roman Reigns look too weak in my opinion. And then, like, because of all the distraction on the outside, that's the reason why Logan Paul basically gets beat by Roman Reigns. Makes Logan Paul and Jake Paul look far too strong. Makes Roman Reigns look weak. But again, it just continues a pish title reign. But the match itself, Logan Paul was really good in this. I think he was. I mean, people can say he doesn't belong in there. I mean, he doesn't care about the wrestling business, right? This is his 3rd fucking match, and the guy put a performance that's worthy a main event in a fucking title match, in my opinion. But it is what it is. And he came up a bit short. Roman Reigns retains in the bloodline. Walk out with all the belts. And that's it for Crown Jewel. That's every match ranked. Till then, peace.